Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me for a recap of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I didn't come in on the beginning, I know, so I know you guys will fill me in as you always do. That's why I love chatting with y'all. Okay, so let's get started. I came in on Erica and her model boyfriend at the train tracks in the middle of the street or whatever they were doing, and they were having their little breakup argument and stuff like that. And I wasn't for the guy, but now I'm kind of like mixed emotions. What do you guys think? Like, now I feel bad. Like, I think he was kind of sort of genuine, maybe kind of sort of not. Like, he was all like, well, if you don't want to help me and hold me down. And I know that when we get in relationships with guys, we're supposed to be there for them and help them. You can't just break up with a guy as soon as he don't get no money. But Erica knew going into this that he didn't have any money, not a lot of money, not a lot of money saved up. He didn't have a gig lined up. I think that things would have went better if they wouldn't have went out so much. To the point where she felt used. I think she felt used because they were always going out, doing this, going out, doing that. And a lot of times when you're dating and money is the issue, a lot of times it's better to go for walks on the beach. Things that really, stay home and play Twister and let it turn into something else, or Monopoly, or, strip poker. Things that just don't consist of you always spending all your money. I do agree with her on one thing that I'm glad she put her foot down about. Like, you can't everywhere we go, you gotta pay. You gotta pay. Like, she started feeling like he felt comfortable in that situation and he wasn't gonna do anything about it. That's kind of how she felt. So I understand her. But then he kind of sounded kind of pitiful, and I felt bad for him because he was like, well, you don't want to help me. You don't want to wait till I get my gig. Like, kind of like he might be a genuine fellow. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But that did not end without him putting Erica on blast for going to see Scrappy the night before at a hotel and not calling him to check in or contacting him. Erica, you wrong, girl. But y'all know how it is with your baby daddy, 10, 12, whatever years, and he make that late night phone call and you go running. Yeah, that's what she did. So he did not let that go out without putting her on blast. And then I went to the part with Stevie J and Jocelyn in this stupid museum, which they have absolutely no money for. Like, Stevie J just got arrested for child support and tax evasion or something. Like, you have no money for a statue. You have no money for a $60,000 statue. I mean, yeah, Jocelyn, you had 2 videos last year and stuff like that, but what have those videos done? Is there a hit over in Puerto Rico that we don't know anything about? Y'all holler at me and let me know, because I haven't seen anything on iTunes or nothing like that. So, not that I looked her up. Yeah. But anyway, she makes him the promise that he always wanted, which is a threesome, if he gets her back in the studio. The only thing I don't like about these shows is the desperation of the women. I don't see the desperation of the men, but the desperation portrayed of the women is like ridiculous. I'm not promising you no threesome to get me in the studio. That's what you were supposed to have been doing. You are a producer. This is what you do. You make hits. You don't need a threesome to make a hit, do you? Hello. I think that Jocelyn likes women too, which we already know. No shade. A lot of strippers do or have went both ways. And I think she's missing the intimacy of another girl in the bed. So making this deal with him is no big deal to her, because she's also having her cake and eat it too, while he think he's having his cake and eat it too. So, Stevie J, you ain't pimping the way you think you pimping. Yeah. So that's what I think is going on with that. And let me see. Okay, Carly Red, Rashida, and the other girl, they went out. And I'm glad I caught this part. They went out. I guess Rashida had found out about the DNA test that Kurt did because her mom called her. And they went out to a club. And I'm just glad she went out, because a lot of times, and I've been there, we're going through something with a man. We don't want to move. We don't want to get out of the bed. You don't want to leave the house. You're just so upset. But I'm glad she went out. I'm glad she ignored every single phone call. I love the strength that I don't know if the show is doing it or Rashida's doing it, but I love the strength that Rashida is portraying. Even when he came down there, yes, he took her ring, put a bigger rock in it, pleaded his heart out in the middle of the street, and she still walked away saying, I need to think about it. Oh, 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 oh. I loved it. I loved it. Because I don't, even myself in my relationships, I'm a hard ass. Like, I don't just give in the first second or the first time. I don't just give in like that, because you cannot make it that easy for them when they have made these mistakes, you know. And I just love it because Kirk has made some major, major, major mistakes in their marriage that Rashida has not made and cannot even be proven to have made the same mistakes. And I mean, he went all the way down there. I think it did take him too long to do this. I think that Rashida's right. Why you doing it now? You could have been said all of this, blah, blah, blah. So I just really, really enjoy the fact that she stood by her guns. She said, let me think about it. Let me go up in here and finish having my fun, and we'll come back and we'll chat about it later or when I get home. You had no right to do the DNA test or anything. And she is absolutely, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So I am really, really glad that she didn't just, oh, okay, take him back. I'm really glad. I was praying she didn't do that, because you have to have some tough love in the relationship. I do think she should keep her marriage. I do think she should give him last chance. I don't want to hear anything else about this couple. This is the last chance that he has, that I think she should give him, and that's it. No more. We try to keep things together sometimes that God is already trying to pull apart. So, till death do us part. All right, Kurt, it's time for you to prove that, because it's your fault y'all in this situation anyways. So yeah, we shall see. Okay, so that is what I saw of the show. You guys fill me in on what I missed on the beginning of the show, and definitely your thoughts, definitely, because I love reading you guys' thoughts. It's like, you know, we watch a movie and all 15 of us see it 15 different ways, and I literally do love that. All right, you guys, so that is it for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta recap, and I'll see you guys next time.